Still popping up saying that, and that's not what it is. Preview mode. Back to live mode. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get something. I'm gonna try and get something fixed. Hold on. Edit. Why do it say that if that's what it is? Alright, hold on. Something ain't right. Alright. True strong warrior. Something ain't right with this. Hold on, bail on me for a second. Something ain't right. Yeah, because this is even saying offline. Like, yo. Can y'all see me? This is crazy. Alright. Alright. Let's go. So I'm gonna have to do it this way. What the hell is going on? Okay. I'm not liking this. Alright, I got it. I see it. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead.
What you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last now. Spread our soul, then I'ma beat it up. Hate on me, but no. The cousin ruckus in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
What up, 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 what up? Oh yeah. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Alright, let's do it like this. Alright, let's do it like this. We're gonna do it like that. We do it like that. Alright. First of all, I'll say what's up to everybody that's here. I'm really feeling some kind of way. Because y'all see the title? The title of it is the R. Kelly Showdown in New York City Court. The R. Kelly Showdown in New York City Court. Y'all know on 7/1, which was July the 1st, Nicole Blank Becker and Thomas Fernella. Well, Thomas Fernella put a motion in for bond for Robert Sylvester Kelly and had Nicole on there, right, as attorneys. Also on 7/1, it was a scheduling order from the government, and it said, a scheduling order from Ann Donnelly, and said the government should file a response to the defendant's motion 116, which was 7/1, for bond by July the 6th, which is tomorrow, 2021, signed by Judge Ann M. Donnelly on 7/1. So on 7/2, which was 3 days ago, the proposed jury instructions came out and the verdict form by USA as to Robert Sylvester Kelly, attachments document 1, exhibit joint proposed jury charge 2, exhibit joint proposed verdict form 3, exhibit defense objections to jury charge. But on 7/3/2021, the response to the motion 116 for bond came from Mike Leonard and Steve Greenberg. Now I'm lost. I'm going to tell you why I'm lost. How can his defense team, which stand for Devereaux, Fernella, and Blanker at this moment, that's on visible paper for this trial in New York, they put in a great motion. Now, Ann Donnelly said the government shall file a response to the defendant's 116 motion for bond by July the 6th, 2021. The government don't respond as of yet. But Mike Leonard and Greenberg responded under seal, which means they in opposition for Robert getting out on bond. I'm lost. I'm lost. Just like a lot of you all should be loss. I'm lost on one degree, but I'm caught up on the next degree. On one degree, I'm lost because if y'all was ever for Robert, it shouldn't be an issue. Matter of fact, hold that thought. Because you know how they say that seeing is the best teacher. So let me do this. Log out. Okay. Let's do this. Let me do something. I got it. Hold on, let me get it for you. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay. See this is. Hold on. Forget it. Oh man. Oh, come on. Hold on, y'all. What is the email I got for this? Oh, Lord. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. I done got locked out. Hold on. Email, let's see. Let's see what email I got. But yeah, the thing with R. Kelly is it's crazy how the lawyers are now doing certain things. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what comes back. No, not this one. Man, people act like bro. It's not that one. Hold on, because I locked myself out. So I gotta redo my code. There ain't none of them pages. Like, what? Okay. I got it. What page is this? Okay. Got it. All right. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Gotta get this stuff out the way. Here we go. Oh man, Dad. What in the world is going on? Alright, anyway. Look, it just don't make sense how the lawyers are not actually, if you're gone from the R. Kelly sector, or if you not one of his lawyers anymore, then why even worry about it? I mean, just go ahead and get off the case, pretty much. He fired those two, but to not want him to get out, that signals trouble from the beginning. To me. I don't know what it signals for nobody else, but I know to me, it signals trouble. What the hell is going on? It's not. Okay. So I want to get your opinion about some stuff. What do y'all think about what I'm actually trying to? I'm about to show y'all, but I'm not understanding like what just happened with my computer for real. But what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about what's going on now? How the government didn't file a motion, but the ones that's supposed to have been fighting for Robert filed a motion and then put it under seal. What do y'all think about that? I said that Greenberg was the mole. That's why Steve Greenberg is mad when Nicole went and told R. Kelly. Wow. Our true enemy has yet to reveal himself. Israel, it's right. It's right. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I believe our worst enemy I never got it. Wait a minute. This link expires in 15 minutes. Reset forgotten password. An email has been sent to the DJackson account. Okay. That contains a link. I never got it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This is frustrating when you're trying to grab something and then certain things happen and now you're just sitting there like, I never got nothing. Okay, let's go here. Let's get out of this. You know it's not that. You know it's not that. I never got it. So I really think that certain people is mad about what happened, and I think that let me see if it's here. What the fuck? Something weird is going on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, continue. Right. Okay. Let's look at spam folder. Ain't nothing there. Okay. You ain't missed nothing, Prima. I'm trying to get to show something that's going on as far as like with the lawyers. But for some reason the security codes would have been sent to me and it wasn't. So with that being said, let me log out of here. Log out of here. I didn't ask for no phone calls. Why you calling people? Let's see. Yes. Forgot password. Cool. Cool. Submit. Alright. Nope. I ain't getting none of that. Okay. Well, for some reason I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the email. So pretty much. Hold on. Finna snatch the link. Hold on. The sisters are on Facebook now pushing a song for his defense. What? I mean, sisters cough. Here's my question. Why is everybody trying to push songs for his defense? Like, I'm lost. Like, it's always something. It's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. It's always something. I'm just tired of it, really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired. I just wish they leave that man alone. That's what I wish. I wish they leave that man alone. Let him do what he gotta do. Jesus. This stuff make you don't even want to be. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me get that link. Let me see. They took it down. Premium say content not found. The link you followed may be broken or the page may have been removed. Yeah, but they took it down. Yep, but they took it down. Yep. They took it down. See, when I do this, it lets me right back in. What the hell? All right, here we go. Here we go. I do it this way. I'll do it this way. Do it this way. Web capture. Capture full page. 116. Oh shit. Hold on. Something else just dropped. Hold on. Hold on. Something just dropped. Just now. Hold on. Hold that thought. I knew it. Here we go. Here we go. I knew it, y'all. Hold on. I knew something was going on. Hold on. Download. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting it for you. Hold on. God damn. $118 is under seal. Alright. Web capture. Capture full page. Say, hold on. 116. Save. Okay. Open file, make sure it's Dell. Alright. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Time to break this down. All right. Let's break this down real quick. Let me get this stuff because something just went down. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna like it. Because I damn sure don't. But nobody want to listen. No. What the hell going on? Oh, Jesus. Listen again. Alright. Download this. I knew this was going to happen. Web capture. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Oh man, hey Michelle. I remember that premium. Yep. Alright, let's rock and roll, y'all. Here we go. Let's switch pages real quick. Alright. Let's go. Now, what I was telling you about, okay, everything is in there. See it? All right. Hold on. What I was telling you about is right there. If you look at 7-1, right? Where I got the first red line at. It says, look at the number right here. and the date is 7/1/21, right? It says motion for a bond by Robert Sylvester Kelly. You see Farnella and Thomas, right? 7/1/2021. You got the line there. Right underneath it, Ann Donnelly said the government should file a response to the defendant's 116 motion by July the 6th, which is tomorrow. Right here, number 2 and 117, proposed jury instructions, right? 7/3, 118, response to motion. There we go. Alright. Had to make sure y'all can hear me. Response to motion, reason 116. Motion for bond. Michael Leonard entered 7/3/2021. But if you can recall, if you go up a floor further, right here at 611, she said Mike Leonard and Greenberg will not be responding anymore because Nicole and Tom is taking over putting in motions. So if Ann Donnelly said it way back here in 611, why is Mike Leonard responding to a motion for bond by Robert's current team when she said the government, right underneath, should file a response by July the 6th? So my question is, are they working for the government or not? That's the first thing. Things that make you go, Second thing is this bombshell right here. Here we go again. Yo, I just want one day that my phone do not go off when I'm live. That's all. I just want one day. Here we go again. So what? Here we go. That's cool. I mean, look, I don't care what she read. Please stop sending me shit from the lady channel. Here we go. Greenberg and Leonard should be disbarred. I totally agree. Here we go. Honorable Annam Donnelly, United States District Court, Eastern District of New York, 225 Camden Plaza, United States versus Robert Kelly. Dear Judge Donnelly, we write to request a delay in the commencement of Robert Kelly's trial. While he is anxious to move forward and address the charges against him, it is my considered view that given my limited access to him as well as circumstances of his detention, I simply do not have enough time to adequately meet with him and also discuss the massive discovery. We were retained to join Mr. Kelly's defense team on 6/21/2021. On 6/21/2021, Mr. Kelly was transferred from Chicago to MDC Brooklyn. He arrived at the MDC facility on 6/22/2021. He was immediately placed in quarantine. To adequately prepare to confront Robert Kelly's accuser, I must have access to Mr. Kelly. Given his quarantine status, it has not been possible for us to meet. Robert will be in quarantine for 14 days, given the date of his arrival at MDC Brooklyn. Moreover, when he is out of quarantine, MDC has very limited conference rooms for us to meet. If a room is not available, then we must meet at a table along with other attorneys and their respective clients. The nature of the evidence here does not lend itself to open, frank discussions in such an environment. Before agreeing to join in Mr. Kelly's defense team, I was aware of the trial date, although I thought that it would take a Herculean effort to get up to speed. I thought it would be possible to do so. However, Mr. Kelly not being available and the limited access that would be available to effectively meet with him would not have enough time to have meaningful preparation for an August the 9th trial date. The charges here are serious. The consequences are dire. Mr. Kelly not only has a right to an attorney of his choosing, but also the right to effective and meaningful representation. The aforementioned circumstances deny him those rights. Therefore, we respectfully request an adjournment of the trial date so that he can adequately prepare and assist in his defense. My request is not by any means a dilatory tactic. As I mentioned previously, Robert is anxious to have his day in court. However, not at the expense of his Sixth Amendment rights. In the interest of fair play, Robert Kelly respectfully requests that his trial date be postponed. Thank you in advance for your consideration. Devereaux Kennett. Okay. So not only are they asking for a postponement, right? But pay attention to this line right here. Pay attention to that line right there. The consequences are dire. Mr. Kelly not only has a right to an attorney of his choosing, but also the right to effective and meaningful counsel. So that means that Kenneth is coming out against Greenberg as well. And what I'm saying with this motion is Kenneth want time to break it down and study and properly prepare for Robert, and the only way that will happen is if Robert get house arrest. So now you have a familiar face in New York and Kenneth, along with Farinella and Nicole, and Greenberg and Mike Leonard is now trying to go against the bond. I knew it was something, but I say this is strategic by Kenneth, and the reason why I say it's strategic is because now it shows a united front that Robert needs to have house arrest, instead of a confused front of having two people agree that Robert need house arrest, two people going against the house arrest, and you just got one person standing in the middle like, man, what the hell going on? So Kenneth chose a side, and his side was to stand with Thomas and Nicole against Greenberg and Mike Leonard. If Ann Donnelly played correctly, majority rules. Now, I'm on Pacer Watch, because now the federal government have until tomorrow to file an answer. So I'm on Pacer Watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Pacer Watch now. I'm going to say this. When I'm live, if you're going to send me something, make sure it's something that's worthy of me watching. because it becomes a distraction when I gotta stop and take from people when I'm live. Now, if you catch me and before I go live, that's cool. But when I'm live, don't trust me unless it's something so dire or something. Then send me something. But sending me something from those idiot pages, no, that's not gonna work. I appreciate everything, but I don't want to know what's going on them people pages because they don't know shit. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Greenberg trying to blackball. I would say more of blocking instead of blackball, because when you blackball somebody, but that means that everybody listens to you, and that's what happens. So I would say he's doing more blocking right now. Miss Lady T, what did she say? Miss Lady T said Greenberg ain't shit. Oh Lord, she coming out cussing, and Miss Lady T don't cuss. She'll say, "Oh Dana, you know he full of crap." But that's how she sound. "Oh Dana, you know he full of crap." But now she just come out Greenberg ain't shit. Oh Lord, what done got into Miss Lady T? What done got into Miss Lady T? Oh my God. He just said Greenberg a sucker for this. Yeah. I'm telling you, though, this is about to get crazy wild. And I'm going to say this for the record. DanaJay, the Dream Team, and my channels, we staying out the way of the fuck shit. I'm going to put it out there. We staying out the way of the screw mess. I'm sorry, I'm not on my cussing page. We staying out the way. We going to bring y'all commentary. And we gonna do what we gotta do, but we staying out the way of that stuff, and we staying out the way of that. I'm telling you, we staying out the way of that. That's not for us to even indulge in, because no Doug is not. Come on, MC. Ask me that behind the scenes, bro. There's certain stuff I can't put out there right now. There's certain stuff I can't put out there. So, the only thing I can say is, oh man, y'all asking me hard questions today. You said, Dana, people have died of COVID everywhere, and they let him and never let him out. Do you think he will get bond? I believe he will get bond. I believe he will. Robert needs a team that's going to truly fight him. That's true. That's true. I believe Robert's going to get bond. I believe he's going to get bond soon, very soon. What I'm worried about is this right here. What I'm worried about is the fact that once Robert get bond, it's some things that Robert can shake. It's some things that Robert can break down. However, what I don't want Robert to do is worry about distractions. I want him to focus on his case. Anything else is a distraction. After his case, then he can focus on this whole YouTube shit, and I'm gonna be right there waiting. This what you gotta address. I'm gonna be the first. This what you gotta address. First things first. All these people talking about, oh, we gonna be around Robert. We gonna see. I seen this story before. I seen it play out before. Well, Natalie, look, this is a pro Robert Sylvester Kelly page, and if you don't believe he will get bond, that's fine. But we believe and we are praying for him to get bond over here. Anything else is obsolete. So we have faith that he will get bond. And my question is, why don't you believe that he will get bond? That's what I want to know. It takes a lot for me to curious. I see. I want to know why people think that he won't get bond. And you got to come to me more than just it's in the goddamn paperwork. No. Because if they can give Josh Duggar bond, Robert can get bond. Hey, Queen B. Well, I do, and he is full of shit. Oh, okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just saying, Natalie, why do you feel like that he won't get bond? Is it because they tried so many times and got denied? Deetra, hey! I miss you, Deep. I ain't see you in a minute. And how was everybody 4th of July? Only thing I did was got on the grill and cook. Because I think they do this to not give him the time to do what he needs to do, Dana. That is why. They want him gone. That makes sense, Natalie. But if they don't want... I don't know if I should be saying this. I'm going to be honest with you. What I was about to say, I don't know if I should say this. I'm gonna say this. Earn. Hold on, man. And you're on the wrong topic, bro. I don't know if I should say this. If they don't want people to storm the courthouse, I think they will play by the rules. Because I think now, this is just a small sector for Robert. But it's about 9,000 sectors that got people that love Robert. And to not get that man a fair bond, it'll be goddamn crazy. I mean, all hell. Do y'all realize that all hell will break loose? Miss Lady T, what are you doing? Can somebody... Oh my God. See... Miss Lady T, you blocked... you timed out Queen B. Can you untime her? Okay, that's cool. I just looked up and seen it. I ain't know. I apologize. Let me see. Deetra said, I've been in the bushes. Okay. Natalie said, look, first they wanted him not out because too many people were pulling shit. That can be so damaging. But right now, I really cannot see them doing anything to make this easier on him. That's facts. That's why... I'm going to be honest with you. I don't advocate for it. Let me put... In my Levi voice, let me put this shit on record. I don't advocate for that. But what I believe will happen is that you have idiots that will really be crazy enough to storm the courthouse on behalf of Robert Cecil Kelly. Look at it. You got people that's going into the warden and officers' areas and writing shit in chalk that had them on temporary lockdown for two to 4 hours. I mean, and you got people that's, you know, making bomb threats in goddamn movie theaters. You got people that's orchestrating people blowing up cars and shit. You got people that's on YouTube that's sitting back saying that they were there. Like, man, what the fuck? I wouldn't put nothing past none of these hooligans. I wouldn't. That's why I adopted the word idiots to keep me from calling them bitches. So I'm using the word idiots, even though Will used it first. I'm stealing it, and it's just crazy because it's like, man. Oh, over the weekend I sat back and said, "Yo, did I really participate in this shit?" And my answer was yes. And I'm just saying to myself, nigga, you stupid. Why? Why? You don't gotta participate in none of that shit. Those people don't know you. You don't know them. They don't know Robert. Let them motherfuckers be. And you opened up a doorway. It kicked you in your ass. It bit you in your butt. Move on. And that's the way I approach things now. Will I ever repeat it? J-Rock, what's up, bro? Will I ever do a repeat? No, I won't. People that have been convicted of crimes walk out. They never let Robert, and he has not been convicted. They don't want him out. It's obvious. Okay. The request for bond this time, in my opinion, is so that he will have proper preparation for trial from a legal perspective. Facts, Queen B. That's why the bond is necessary. Let's hope they will not do that, for that would backfire on the jury. It would damage his case, in my opinion. It would really make the judge angry for the point where she called for a full sequestered jury and they just had to stand outside the courthouse. They would just have to stand outside the courthouse. Even if Mr. Kelly is out on bail, there will be heavy surveillance around him. Trust me. They will watch every move he makes. Facts. Facts. Sunshine Brown, that part, idiots. There will definitely be heavy surveillance. I'm an advocate for home arrest, for house arrest. I hope we get it. I hope we get house arrest. It will be such a great thing for him to get house arrest. Because if he get house arrest, he can prepare properly, he can sleep properly, he can eat properly, he can do what he do, he won't be able to get on social media, and he will only be able to contact his family and friends and lawyers. So I believe he won't be focused on, well, I know for a fact he's not going to be focused on this shit. This social media stuff is his last concern, and especially with him not even liking social media. I just don't want him to be in Chicago under house arrest. I don't trust Chicago. I don't trust the authority there. I don't trust none of that. Because to me, it seemed like that somebody would get mad and then try to violate him for no reason. And that's just not fair. That's just my opinion. That's not a fact. let them watch him. I don't think that would be a problem for Robert. He just wanted fair. Right. Right. I want Mr. Kelly to get house arrest. He can resume a somewhat normal life. Yeah. I agree, Queen B. Dana, is the trial going to be like the man that killed George? Not too many people in the courtroom. Pretty much. That was a sequestered jury. A partial sequestered jury. That was a partial sequestered jury. But that wasn't a full sequestered jury. Hey, Miss Bougie. Where you been at? Where Miss Bougie been at? Coming in all late with that red hairstyle. Where you been at? She probably been somewhere shopping. But this motion, I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when, but I knew it was going to happen. Let's see if Ann Donnelly granted. If that's the case, the Chicago trial is in trouble. Because if Ann Donnelly grants this, that means the Chicago trial have to be pushed back again. And you already got prosecutors walking off that case. Why are prosecutors walking off a high-profile case? Nobody is there to answer that. Facts. Facts. Why is it when a lot of people from Chicago have a story about R. Kelly, the stories are either based on rumors or have truths? Because that's what they do. That's what they do. Better yet, I don't know if y'all watched the interview I had with the young lady from the south side of Chicago yesterday, right? But I'm going to revisit that now. I'm going to revisit that interview now, and I'm going to play it. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all take from that. I don't know what just happened. I want y'all to tell me what y'all get from that. Kwame Brown is on, what you call it, tail. He called him lesser charge. Kwame Brown ain't playing. Jeez, Kwame, let him breathe, bro. Let him breathe. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right.
Hi, we're live. I'm asking happily.
Get some folks on here real quick. Yeah, get these numbers up.
What's your name?
Official, Hey, shout out to the 4 people here. What up, DJ? Man, this is an interview you don't want to miss, man. Told y'all don't want to be. My interviews ever. You don't want to miss it. Hey, Miss Lady T. You ready? Okay. So let's do it like this. Okay, take your time. I'm on DanaJay present. I'm on DanaJay presents food. Alright. Look. Check it. We're gonna do an interview with one of Chicago's own. She grew up on the west side of Chicago. She goes by the name of S.C. Happily. And we're gonna talk about Robert. I wanna know what people's thoughts are that's from the city. So, everybody, S.C. Happily is here, and we're gonna have an interview, and we're gonna talk about Robert Kelly.
Wanted the price. I'm gonna come back and answer that at the end of this.
There we go. I don't be live. Until that was hi everyone.
I see Happy is here with every streamer on 2 platforms. Alright?
Born and raised from Chicago. Born and raised, literally. I'm from the raised in the projects of Chicago. Live all throughout the west side of Chicago, where R. Kelly music, of course, Robert's music, of course, was played while sleeping, while playing, while walking down the street. That was a part of life. R. Kelly was life. R. Kelly was music. It was raised during the time where rap was Tupac, and excuse us because the kids will be running around us, y'all. Happy July 4th. This is July 4th. So, with that being said, R&B music was all that was played on the radios for me. Personal relationships about R. Kelly, I came up, I'm an 88 baby. I didn't know about really the whole Aaliyah thing. I heard about it, but I wasn't mature enough to know enough details about personal relationships to even have an opinion. So to grow up and then to find out as an adult, all the things that the media kind of portrayed was it was a split in our family where some of my family was ride or die. I do not believe what they're saying about kids. Now, we call them kids too. If you're a stepper, it's a little personal. R. Kelly was a little personal. For me, he taught me 12 play. That was my shout out. 12 play is where I've learned that, when I actually started having this sex, I want to be doing the 12 things R. Kelly was saying. And that's important because, look at him, the official, there he is. Like that. So, with that being said, why that matter is because when I heard about the videos being released and everything, all I thought was 12 play. R. Kelly is a man that have the ability to play games. I'm being very honest. That's the side I came from. Some of the people said no. The women knew who R. Kelly was and they knew what they were signing up for. Now, because I looked at his music as something that really was spirit more than just lyrics. Spirits, the way he breathed, R. Kelly breathed in a sexual way, okay? The way I feel about it. R. Kelly paints a picture of presence. And so what that meant to me, if I was a young girl, because you gotta remember, I came up with his music when I didn't know what sex was, when I didn't know what love was, I didn't know what anything was. So, to hear him do these things, I knew that at the time, a girl like me could have got that, is what I said. Like, a girl like me could really get that in my body and get that in regards to sex. Now, I'm glad they can, because we don't want kids to hear. I'm a realist and talk about things. So, that is what I thought about. Younger girls. Then I thought about, if I was a younger girl and I had the opportunity to be in the presence of a star, and I was underage, would I lie and say I was older than what I was? The answer is yes. Kelly is right. Lying to.
So let me ask you this. And to one of the folks, the one that said that she was 18, the one that stepped into the courthouse with a fake ID and all that. In Chicago, is that a crime to swindle an official at a court?
Okay, I feel like it's not a crime, but due diligence. R. Kelly he's a man, point blank period. And due diligence is important. You have people you can pay, you have investigators, and I've dealt people over well. And the number one thing they say, if you're going to be in my circle, you got to be willing to get your background ready. So I just feel like at some point you have to be responsible for not doing your due diligence because women are lined up. So if the girl sat there and lied and she had false identification. Now, in that case, if that can be proven, I don't follow you. I don't follow. Nobody got the time to be sitting here trying to reinvestigate an investigation about who you are. Like, nobody got time for that. So I do feel like that's a play of manipulation that women then had. And in all of these examples, I am a person that can be honest and say that some people can think that they are going to get over, and they don't know when they got to live with the consequences of their actions. They don't know how to deal with the guilt of my plan didn't work. My plan didn't work. But I do feel like besides that, R. Kelly is serving time for things that he did, but then also things that was accepted that women couldn't live with later on in their life.
So, question: you said things that he did, all right? So as me and you had a conversation earlier, and I told you 90% of that is bullshit.
That's
I
what
told
he said.
you
90%.
I said 90% of it's bullshit.
Literally, is what you said. So then, before he jump into that, what 90%?
Stop.
And you're talking about 90% of all the seasons on Netflix?
All the lies, deception, and everything concerning him. Now, have he lied to some females? Of course.
Like men, right?
People
do.
Everybody lie.
Women, men.
You know what I mean? Women lie to men, men lie to women. Okay. But what I see is, and I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay.
What I see is the government.
Okay.
Want their 10 million.
Definitely.
And by hook or by crook, they're going to take the 10 million because they don't want Robert to have his masters. More importantly, if he get his masters, which is now appraised for $45 billion, he will be the strongest, I don't want to say African American, he would be the strongest melanin person in music. And right now, and you have the gatekeepers and the puppets. Quincy Jones, a gatekeeper and a puppet. Clive Davis, a puppet and a gatekeeper. But they're training John Legend and to be a puppet, allegedly. They're training John Legend to be a puppet and a gatekeeper. R. Kelly surpasses all that. And at the end of the day, what is R&B music without Robert?
He is R&B music. With that being said, that is also why I do believe that the relationships he had with these women, of having different homes, possibly different women, and then women not wanting to leave and then playing these little games. That's why I think he dealt with all the drama that now is being misconstrued to get paid. Like, all of it is for the government to get paid off of. But then people bring up the fact of, well, what about Aaliyah? What about the young ladies? Like, because you remember somebody said that they was forced to have sex with an underage girl and they didn't know about it. That
was Lisa Van Allen lying.
Okay, so you feel like she was lying. It made me question, do women, if you're in a relationship with him, do you really care about the age of other women that's in the room? I
never looked at it like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you really don't care. So that's when I say stuff can be misconstrued. Right. It's a certain lifestyle that he gave to women, and acts probably happen, but people in their mind, when you're in love, when you're living your life, you're getting everything you want, you don't think, what's the legalities of this lifestyle I have? What's the legalities? No one thinks that. So even with the parents that say, oh, I didn't know where my child was, right, or whatever, because kids run away all the time. Girls run off with guys all the time and say they don't want to come home. Right. So now he's paying the cost of the girls that did not want to go home. So I feel like there's truth in it, but at the time, it was not a problem. At the time, it wasn't a problem.
So let me ask you this: you're a wonderful mother,
Yes.
a wonderful mother, right?
I really tried to.
Let's go here.
Okay.
Let's just role play real quick, okay?
Okay. Role playing.
You have a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
She commits, and she tried to commit suicide, and you found her in a pool with pills and face up, right?
Okay.
What would be your next mode of action? One, but I'm gonna give you multiple choice. A, would you take her to the hospital to be committed for counseling?
Mm-hmm.
Would you take her to an R. Kelly concert? Mind you, she's 17 and a half.
Okay.
Would you take her to an R. Kelly concert and put her on stage for R. Kelly to see her? Or to possibly bring her, or to get her attention? Or would you emancipate, meaning would you sign a letter for an associate of R. Kelly for your daughter to travel and go on tour and go away from home? But you never met this person.
So the person you're signing the rights for, she's going with, I never met the person.
And you never met him.
Ooh, child. Okay.
What is your mode of operation?
So the number one thing, if it was my parent or my daughter, I would
Thank
want
you,
to know.
Sunshine.
I would want to know, why did she? Number one, first, before any dreams or any of your future, why do you not want to live right now? So I would have to accept, right now, something is going on with my daughter that made her want to end her life. Any other option wouldn't even, why would I want to take her to seek help when I don't even understand that my daughter wanted to die? Because that's the number one problem, is that a parent didn't even know. Why would you let a professional find out why they wanted to kill themselves before you as a mom even want to know? And so then if it is because of where they are in their life, at 17, you probably ain't even graduated. But if it's because you don't know who you want to be, or you ain't reached your goals, or you work so hard and none of it is planning out, signing my daughter over to somebody I ain't met is a no. Because guess what? You just try to take your life, and I don't understand why. Why would I put you in the hands of somebody I don't know that then wouldn't understand why you wanted to take your life also? So the number one thing is they stay at home with me. If my child try to commit suicide, forget 3 days in mental health. You need 3 months with me, Your life ends at that moment. Okay?
So, question. So,
oh, I'm sorry. She's on me. Okay, y'all. I get passionate.
Right.
I know. We should have took this interview somewhere.
No, right here.
Okay.
So question. So I guess taking her to an R. Kelly concert is out the window.
Definitely out the window.
Now,
because
mind you, she's 17 and a half now, right?
She don't even know about the things that R. Kelly. Shouldn't even. Her mind. So this is the thing with the baby girls. Your mind should not even be on R. Kelly level to me at 17, to be honest. The only thing I was doing at 17 was practicing the lyrics of how can I move my tongue to sound like R. Kelly. Why should I be infatuated? Girls at 17 should be going to other women or young lady to meet concerts. I would not even take my daughter to a R. Kelly concert at 17. That's just me. And that's 18, you some quote unquote grown, but I know 18 is not grown enough. You only still dealing with young boys. You don't know nothing about a man and what he's thinking about from a man perspective.
So here's what gets me, because one of the parents is the father of a young lady who's now in one of the indictments in New York against R. Kelly, right?
Okay.
Now, and the thing is that that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
But it's like she's a victim. I'm not understanding how she's a victim when you set your daughter up to be seen by Robert.
So they went to the concert, or
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he took her to the R. Kelly concert. Mind you, this Funk Fest. Friday night, Trey Songz headline.
Okay.
I would take my daughter to go see Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Chris Brown headline. I would take my daughter to go see Chris Brown. But then Sunday, you get R. Kelly.
Exactly.
And out of all people, you would take your daughter to see R. Kelly and not Trey Songz and Chris Brown. And I mean, and that's their age bracket.
Exactly.
So now I'm starting to wonder, like Okay, he said that he wanted his daughter to get a record deal. Okay, cool. So you want your daughter to get a record deal, but then when she got with Robert, she fell for Robert. But that was when she turned 18. And then it's like they try to spin it like, oh no, oh she was 17. Okay, and this is what I try to tell them. In Florida, 17 is not legal. 18 is. But in Chicago, 16 is legal. And at that moment, when she left Florida, she left jurisdiction of Florida and became jurisdiction of Chicago.
I understand.
So even if he dealt with her at 17 and a half, it's still legal.
It's legal. But when you asked me what did I feel about the R. Kelly, I said that R. Kelly liked young-minded girls. I did not talk about age. Young-minded girls. That's the problem that I have with just dropping all charges. It's holding him accountable for young-minded girls, which even if he met her at 17, she was not clearly like an adult. And to me, this is me. And I know people who believe in polygamy. I've been in polygamy scenarios where now I understand lead wives, I understand roles, I understand everything. To have that amount of power and then to bring young girls with dreams into these homes or these situations, the goal initially when you meet a man is polygamous, more than one lover, the goal is for them to spend as much time with you as possible when they first meet you, because they want you to feel like what it's like to be with just him before they introduce you to any of the other women. For a young girl, that is the easiest way to manipulate them. They get all your time, all your attention. You get to talk about dreams. And to me, that's the play on a young girl's mind that for the father, I get it. The father, they probably have a broken home. People that play victim normally are broken within themselves. That father is broken. Now, my question to you.
But why use R. Kelly as a scapegoat?
Exactly. Now, that's not fair. You're right. It is not fair that the age, all of this is the confusion with the age. The question then becomes, if she was 19, would you did the same thing with your daughter? Yes. If she was 20, yes. If she was whatever, yes, he would have. So in those cases, I just feel like a jury should have to decide really was age really the factor. And in this case, to me, age wouldn't have been.
I don't think age was a factor. I think the dad seen dollar signs. Like, okay, Robert, first of all, me as a father.
Don't you think every woman saw dollar signs? Is it possible to not see dollar signs with a man like R. Kelly?
And especially if he can't read and write.
Now, to a certain extent, reading and writing, I don't even think that matters. To me, that is something that just draws more people in to downplay the upbringing that R. Kelly had or to downplay Chicago. I don't even think it matters if you read or write. Because when you meet a man, I know you right now, I don't know if you can read or write. Right. I could spend a whole week with you and never know if you can read or write. Right. That doesn't matter. To me, the only thing that you play on is the fact that R. Kelly has so much more going on in his life. And if you bring anybody to him, it's only so much he gonna care to pay attention to. Right. And people used him probably for that.
So one of the charges is Mann Act.
Mann Act.
Yeah, one of the old slavery charges.
Okay.
Of transporting girls or younger women across state line, and then another charge I don't understand is forced labor.
Forced labor.
If he's traveling the world, mind you, 12 major tours. One tour can consist of anywhere from 2 years to 4 years.
Yep, that's true.
Just in case if you got to double back cities, and you might not even make it. If you start in Chicago, and you might not even make it back to Chicago to about 3 years from now. Okay. And because you're doing albums, and you got to double cities, and you got shows.
That's real.
All right, so the question is this. Forced labor. One of the females was saying, oh no, he forced me to come see him. How can somebody force you to come see you?
Okay, I know what that means. That means that because in regular relationships, if you're somewhere and a guy want to see you and got the capability of seeing you, they will show interest in coming to see you. what a person really to me is saying is, you forced me to come to your environment, whether it was your hotel, your house, or whatever, wherever you was, your tour bus, your whatever. You put me in an environment that I didn't ask to come to.
How?
Because that's what people do that is got busy lives. They want
It's a
you
free
to
will
come.
offering, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, if
But-
you really want to see me, you need to show up.
But that's just like me and you dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you, oh, if you really want to holler at me, come to my house. I ain't coming to your house, but you come to my house.
And that go on all the time. But this is a
And you
difference
gonna
when
say-
you're on tour
and
and
you
you
gonna
going
say,
across
"Nigga,
state
please."
lines. Yeah, I would say that too. Now, okay, if you was, let's just say you was in, let's pick somewhere, Miami.
Okay.
And I did not want to go to Miami. But because of your fame and everything, that's to me where the laws, I can see why that exists, because I have to come to you because of your status, and then you can manipulate me, because I started off making the first sacrifice, but I don't know their situation, if
Right.
something happened before he asked her to come, or was this the first time. But to me, it puts a woman in a very vulnerable place when she have to leave one place to go to another. Now she's trying to make it worth it.
But
So
question.
do you understand that?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. So question. It wasn't a problem as long as you was in a relationship with Robert.
Okay.
But once the relationship over and you get no more perks, you get nothing else
That's
out of
real.
it. Now all of a sudden you're a victim.
That's real. I feel like R. Kelly should have known that anytime anything goes south, a person is going to play victim. Because if you, come on, man, you taking people that don't got nothing, ain't worth nothing. Of course they're going to be a victim. Oh, hi. Of course they're going to play victim, because it's like, I became somebody with you and it did not work out. So I got to go back to being nobody.
So why should Robert pay for you being a nobody?
Because he has everything in their minds. You have everything. I should with it's a career, whether it's temporary fame, whether it's something. And some women, I think, maybe, they walked away with nothing. And
A lot of them.
society is sad. I'm not saying it's right, but society make it where, and I'm just being honest, and this is based on divorce too. If you marry a man who got wealth, he's supposed to continue to give you that lifestyle. If
Wow.
you date a man, that's the way society does that to make money. Hold on, baby.
Oh, let it.
Society does that to make money from the divorce. Stop. Sit down. So if the case is your truck, if society or the government does it to make money off of marriages, won't you think that they'll try to do it off of relationships too? Certain things come with people with wealth.
So is this where we fight against that? Us as people of color, we should be able to fight these bootleg asset laws.
No.
You
So
know what I
I
mean?
agree. What he said. Listen, we should, because for us, people of this, we pay a price when we cross the lines of middle class, upper class, wealth.
Right.
And then when you social influence, he's now dealing with social influence. And then he don't influence just the older generation. He now can influence young girls. So there's
He's
a
influencing
price.
everybody.
Grandmothers, every age.
From
gap.
great grandmothers down to of age women.
And so the government is going to find a way to make money off of people like that. If you cross that line, these laws that you're talking about is to get some of that money. Bottom line, states need money.
So I have a question.
States need money, people.
So I got a question.
Okay.
Another role play.
Okay.
You're a victim, right?
Okay, I'm a victim.
Allegedly.
Okay.
You supposed to have been locked in a room where you had to knock on the door to use the bathroom and all that, right?
True.
But your next mode of action is no police report, no rape kit, no mental health, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to go get red bottoms and Don McLaren purses.
Facts.
How are you a victim?
Okay, this is why. Again, lifestyle. If I'm in a room locked up, and I'm about to be very honest,
Which I never seen any time that I was around here.
He said all 90% of what is claimed while he was a drummer for R. Kelly, he never witnessed any of this. Okay, if I'm in a room locked up, I'm waiting my turn for R. Kelly, or I'm waiting until he feels like he's pleased with me, or whatever the case may be. Whatever in my mind I think I'm waiting for, that's that. That's that. After I once upon a time free and my waiting is over, I had him, I went through not having him, I still gotta live within my heart that I've been with R. Kelly. So yeah, this I'm just being honest. In my heart, I've now upgraded myself. So I'm gonna go buy red bottoms. I'm gonna go do things that make me still feel like I'm a woman of R. Kelly's. I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna say, oh, I need mental health. I'm not gonna say that because I feel like to be with him, it was a certain lifestyle that I had to have. I followed. I did what he said do. I signed you up for the life that you said. Afterwards, people don't think that's mental health. So that's to answer your question.
So red bottoms and purses.
It,
Red
oh,
bottoms.
I got, and then I can say this: when I was with R. Kelly, I didn't get mental health. What I probably got: red bottoms and purses. They probably continued the life they already had.
But you cannot
Until the money run out, and then that's when you file a lawsuit. That's the game to me that you played.
But see, that's not a game. That's somebody's life.
But that's being a victim. A victim is hurt. Like a victim.
So do you think Robert is the real victim?
Okay, I feel like in some cases he is, but I feel like Robert had to be held accountable for some of the things. Maybe if, like you said, it's 10% that's real. That was a 10% they were supposed to hold him accountable for when it happened. But all of this that's coming later on down the line, the victimization that you.
But it wasn't nothing that they talking about though. 10%, okay, arguing, lying to females.
Well, the 10% is just the underage. Anything that's underage.
But
because
but look, it was nobody underage. It wasn't nobody there underage.
Okay, so the Aaliyah wasn't underage, even though that's not what he's serving time for.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this.
Well, okay, when you
wait.
Okay, now
wait.
Okay.
When Aaliyah said no,
Right.
okay. When her mom said no, when Robert said no, and when Demetrius Smith came forward and said Robert ain't had nothing to do with that, I did that request of Barry Hankerson. Why is Robert being held accountable for that?
Okay.
And on top of that, it never happened.
Okay.
It was no signatures. It was no real marriage certificate. No nothing.
Okay. Even though there's no proof, if you listen to songs and if you really look at a 14-year-old, come on, man, love is going to exist. Love between two people that spend time and everything is going to exist.
So can I say this?
But that's just me. I can't prove.
Can I say this,
that.
Essie?
Okay.
If I'm dyslexic
Okay.
to the ultimate power,
Okay.
right?
Victimization.
And I'm producing your album, right?
Correct.
But you're teaching me how to read and write. I can love you as a friend and don't want you sexually.
That's good. Okay, that is really, really good. I understand that. But at some point, this is being very honest. At some point, you are going to be little sister. At some point in the media, it should have been, I found my prodigy. Or this is my baby
matter of fact,
sister.
he said that.
Okay, now I was a little baby, so I don't remember.
Yeah, but
that.
he said that in the media, and Barry Hankerson came back
But
and
if
said,
it's your little sister and your prodigy and your whatever, why would you then go on to? Didn't he try to marry her at 17 or something? Did that?
No, that was a Demetrius Smith thing. That was a request of Barry Hankerson, and because it was supposed to have been a publicity stunt for the record label.
Yeah, and I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
Would that, because that would seem like something like me. If I've been riding with somebody in my career for 3 years, and I see this person's about to blow up, I'm going to actually do this to help your career, and I love you. I love your future. So I do understand how that can be misconstrued.
Right.
I really do. I just always wonder because little girls or girls do have. I think back to when I was 14 and I was still, doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing in the bedroom. I still think that it's a possibility when you end up present. Yes, it was still, it was still possible that even if you was prodigy or little sister, that it still may have happened. And to me, he should have had some proof along the way of mental health of going. I'm being honest. After so many girls probably lied and said they was older than what they were, or so many young girls, I just feel like it should have been some proof of mental health on his side.
But I'm gonna say this,
and I don't know if that's the case or not.
But I'm gonna say this: Robert did go see folks about it because it was at a point where Robert wanted a break.
Okay.
Robert wanted to give it all away. Robert was like, you know what, I'm done. And it was a lot of people that called him and was like, yo, you stupid. No. You the music gods gave you a gift. Use your gift.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And see, and that's where the gospel album came in at. And then a lot of people don't know. He like doing gospel more than he do R&B.
Okay.
And it's like he do gospel hits. All right. For every one R&B hit, he got 13 gospel hits. And it's to the point where he's giving them to people. But like Marvin Sapp joint, he gave it to him.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff we don't know. We don't know,
Right. Ricky Dillard's new album, he got 3 joints on that joint. It's bananas. So it's like, at the end of the day,
he was dealing with his heart and his soul and his relationship with his believer of whichever one it was. Okay, that makes sense.
And the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think, well, I'm 99.9% for sure that if Robert was to say, I don't want my masters now, all this would disappear. But, and
what you mean by his masters?
Masters is his music catalog.
Okay. And what is a music catalog?
A music catalog is every song that he has done. Okay. And he don't have no rights and nothing over it right now.
Exactly.
And right now, his whole music catalog as a whole is worth $45 billion.
Okay, so that's what you were saying. Okay. Right.
And my thing is,
and that's like royalties. That's like
everything.
Your life. Yeah, that's everything that you ever. Okay.
And so the thing is that, and the minute he wanted to fight back to get his stuff, now here comes this big old conspiracy.
Let me make sure this water. Who got
No, it's not water. It's juice.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just making sure there wasn't nothing in that cup besides that. Okay.
She told me to eat that.
Okay, he can have some juice.
And then all of a sudden, here comes this big old conspiracy. At the end of the conspiracy, though, here's what nobody's saying. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. And the thing is about the conspiracy thing, it's like, and you have all that going on. Just get a man what he owes. But if they do that, he will be the musical god. And you have these evil people who don't want to look at no person of color as somebody, because see, if you look at these charges, it's 2008 all over again. But they just souped it up. I'm gonna put it like this: it's the same gumbo that's been in the freezer. It just was put in the oven and warmed over.
That's real.
At the end of the day, if he beat it then, he can beat it now. And here's what I'm starting to realize: when I start seeing, because this case is a real high-profile case, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so if you are a prosecuting attorney, you ain't leaving that case, are you?
Exactly not.
You have, and I'm about to go on record and say this, you have one prime leading prosecutor that just withdrew. Mm-hmm. Because now she's looking at it like, I can't win this. Mm-hmm. She came to court talking about, oh, we seized this and we seized that. But everything that's on the devices is him on tour. It's him doing music. So, Mute R. Kelly is what? Black Lives Matter is for what? And because if Black Lives Matter really cared about females, why ain't going out here talking about that little girl that got killed in Chicago at McDonald's over a PPP loan? Why ain't talking about the other stuff?
Because they can't get paid. First off, well, this off topic, I just throw in there. Any crimes against women do not move America, sadly to say. The reason George Floyd took over America, he was a black man. If it was a black woman, the world wouldn't have moved the way it do. I'm telling you, politics, nothing sells to the black woman.
But I'm going to say this, but I'm going to keep it a buck. Yeah, I'm going to raise the ante. I think the reason why Black Lives Matter took off on the George Floyd situation is because George Soros was funding both sides.
That's a fact. But also the reason why it was moved emotionally was because he called out to his mama. So when you put a black man in a vulnerable state that calls out to his mama, that's the most vulnerable place that a black man could ever be in. That will move any race, anybody, any place in this world. That is the reason why. If he would have called out to his daughter, then now we're talking about parents. That would have been effective. But when you call your mama, it's a different story.
So let me ask you this. R. Kelly going on trial.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Going on trial. What happens when nothing sticks? Then what?
Then people gonna say that's the price you pay when you're a wealthy man, or you're R. Kelly, the R. Kelly. That's when you put the in front of it.
But that's not fair because
It's not fair.
he's human.
That everything about the relationships with each one of these women shows that he's human. I feel like every little detail that these women spoke up shows that he's human. It shows the diversity of the type of women he had, how each one of them got different things from him. None of them talked about the highest moments. They all used it from a victim standpoint. And so with that being said, to me, it's just he paying the price of so many different scenarios. But if you look at me, I'm 32 and I got proof of what? Probably 10. No, I probably got proof of 20 relationships with everybody that's on my live. Probably know me for being with probably 20 different men over my lifetime. You look at a person like R. Kelly, that may seem like a lot, but I'm talking about just high school, whatever. But you look at somebody like R. Kelly, he got proof of probably being with over what his lifetime, probably 200, 400, 600. So of course, the price you pay when some of them want to come forward is just, and it's a sad case, but this is America and it's run off of money.
Then the crazy thing is this right here. I also believe that they're trying to liquidate him, and so that way he's nothing. And then from that point, once he's liquidated, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with him.
I just feel like all of this is facts, but at some point, from a spiritual standpoint, which R. Kelly was already on the journey, he got to understand that, yes, there was times where I was involved with women, just like my passion is criminal justice. A lot of men go to jail because of relationships with women. They commit crimes, they break probation, they do a lot of things for women. It's a price you pay when you're with several women over your lifestyle. And if you met a man that's been in love, they've been hurt or come close to having some legal problems. This is the legal problem he paid. And then the younger women, dealing with younger women that don't even develop to become a woman, you're going to have victims.
So I'm going to say this, and this is going to be one of my topics this week. We all see how the Bill Cosby case separated hip-hop.
Okay.
Because now you have people who were friends are now enemies. Like Fat Joe, I will never respect Fat Joe. Okay. After he said what he said. My question is this. Once R. Kelly is vindicated, do you think this will divide the culture?
Ooh, this is a good question.
Because see, Bill Cosby and divided hip-hop. Okay. Harvey Weinstein and divided Hollywood. Jeff Epstein and divided trafficking. R. Kelly is going to divide the culture, because now you're going to have people who are ride or die R. Kelly fans saying, yes, he's innocent. But then you're going to have the Bitter Baby Foundation that's going to say, we believe he's guilty. How is he guilty when he's been found innocent, not once, but this time it's going to be twice?
Okay, and I'm going to conclude on this note. If R. Kelly is found guilty, I feel like there will forever be people that is going to love him for the music he had. He made songs about his life that may have included some of these women. He made songs about love. You cannot divide love and love making. It's something that we're always going to be doing forever. He served his purpose in life, and I don't think, even me, I dislike anything that deals with sexual abuse. I still forever understand that he had a gift, and some women signed up for the gift or the spirit that's within him. And even if there is some flaw of spirit that's within him, the gift will always outshine the division because he served his purpose.
Last question, and before it get loud in here, and we gotta get ready to go. Last question: if R. Kelly come home right now, are you going to a concert?
Heck yeah.
Front row seat?
He's an entertainer. He's going to move my soul. He's going to do everything. He has full access to have his way with me. Okay, let me tell y'all, not in the bedroom, because because I'll try to take him places. Okay, y'all, that's who I be talking to. But anyways, R. Kelly would have to sign a waiver for me, okay? That give me the chance to get your heart. But no, I want one forever though. I ain't that crazy. But look, seriously, he is a move. Like, he is on some universal gifted stuff. And when I went to his first mini concerts, I'm from Chicago, mini concerts. The moment when he threw them underwear out, I hope that I could find a man that had that type of effect for me when I was way up in the top of the doggone bleachers. Baby, the throne, I didn't care how close it was to me. But no, y'all, that's the honest to God truth. He does what he's supposed to do. And if he right now, he's paying for that gift. And all the people who are jealous and play victims, all the women that, you know how many women being victimized in this world, that now look at him and say, like, but anyways, I ain't gonna get into that. But I feel like a lot of victims is also why he's behind bars. People are living off of stuff that's not true, but they're feeling emotions. That's why Netflix is making money off of that.
And I think people is being put up to say they've been victimized. But I think people are saying, oh no, I'm a victim, I did this. Because I still have a question. If Robert Kelly was about messing with little girls, right?
Right.
Why, when they did Surviving R. Kelly, but they needed the youngest looking one, which was Azriel, and to make it unbelievable, but you have the voice of Surviving R. Kelly, which is a 45-year-old woman.
Exactly.
Make that make sense.
Exactly.
And
it's
then,
all sales.
and then you can see the symmetrics of it. But they looking at the camera, but they looking at cue cards.
Oh yeah.
But they making themselves cry.
And then the bodies, the women that had the breast and the things done, you're going to give more time to those women to try to highlight the victimizations of, you took a little girl and you changed her body, versus giving more time to, you know, the older woman. All of that is just media.
So tell them where they can find you at.
Okay, I am SC Happily on what am I on? YouTube. Oh, SC Happily and Family, because I do my gardening. But I'm starting a new YouTube, so be on the lookout, called The Life of a Crack Baby. So growing up in Chicago, just tune in. Within the week, it'll be up, because right now we're doing interviews. The Life of a Crack Baby, and talking about growing up with parents who were raised in Chicago, and how that lifestyle or the manipulation or the illness never leaves those adults. And the children like me, I am the one that's paying. And then the next generation, which I got a son, is the one that's paying for the
Sorry about that. So in the video, you see that she's clearly a R. Kelly fan. But what y'all don't know is that she's a victim as well. And she's giving you both sides of the coin. So it's not like she's one-sided. No, she's giving you both sides of the coin. These are interviews that. Thank you, Ms. Bisbee. Please do. Please send it to me. These are the interviews that I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start going in the hood. Even when I get to Chicago, I'm just gonna pull up somewhere. I'm just gonna ask people, "Hey, what y'all think about R. Kelly?" So I'm not going to censor nothing out because I want people honest opinions. I want people honest opinions about what they really think about Robert Kelly. When I go to New York, same thing. I'm going to have people coming on here. I'm not going to tell who my guest is live, but I got somebody lined up for tomorrow. It's going to be real. And we're going to do some things. So, that's what it is. Thank you, Ms. Bisbee. So, that's some of the stuff that we got going on over here on this channel. I'm too busy worrying about my channels than to focus on somebody else's channel. I don't give a ham sandwich about nobody else's channel. You know, what the hell are you talking about? It's bad. This nigga's sus. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm going to be giving more interviews. I'm gonna start. I know. I'm gonna try to get some record execs. I'm gonna try to get some of them to come on as well. So, because I want to see what some record execs got to say. I definitely want to see what they got to say. So hey, thank y'all for joining me. This was going on. I'm on Pacer Watch, y'all. So if I come back up here with another R. Kelly update, that's what it's gonna be. I'm on Pacer Watch because I want to see what the federal government have to say. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. I am well over my time. I'm 2 hours. Well, a minute and I got 2 minutes left before I hit the 2 hour mark. So I thank y'all for joining. Before I go, let me see what's going on. Yes, I want to stay logged in. New search. Nothing as of yet. Just the same update. So, hey. I'll be getting with y'all as soon as possible. Alright? Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for joining me. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all know how it is. Hit official DanaJay, $ on the Cash App. If y'all want to donate to me, just go ahead and hit the tip jar. Just hit the link and follow on through. Alright? Y'all be blessed. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon. God bless you.
Everybody, 'cause I'm feeling about to put it down.